Dodd.
I never got no credit because obviously, listen, I thought young and cheap. I went into the fight with bicep injury. I rotten just injury and I think that's neither here or there. Obviously, the main thing for me was mental. You see fighters.
What's good, family? It's your man the YB, back once again. Now, I'm going to go through the actual quotes. Normally, when the audio is not peak, I bet you, man, thought, what's this goofy dude got that next background music playing? Listen, it was Michelle Joy Phelps. It appears her main mic wasn't on, so it appears the video, she got caught slipping, yeah? Listen, end of the day, man, Michelle Joy Phelps, Michelle the Fire Phelps, her microphone caught her lacking 100%. Michelle got caught, listen, Michelle's microphone got caught lacking, yeah, couldn't turn up to work, and it's one of them ones. Yeah, your man, your chick, Michelle the Fire Phelps, the microphone called in and pulled a sickie on her, 100%. Yeah, didn't turn up to work. On strike, 100%. Anyway, listen. Let's go through the quotes, just in case you didn't peep what he actually said. Shocking. I never get no credit. I fought a young, undefeated fighter. Franklin. I went into the fight with a biceps injury. Oh, no. And again, it might be hard for you, man, to hear, but trust me. Go back and find the video yourself. That's what he says. I went into the fight with a biceps injury, and no, I didn't even hit his part. I went into the fight with a biceps injury, a rotten chest infection. Nah, I can't deal with this guy. And then he says, "Oh, that's neither here nor there. The main thing for me was mental. It wasn't that easy. If you lose tonight, it could have ended here." What he means to say is, yeah, there was a lot of pressure because I want the AJ payday. I want some more free coins. That's what he means to say. Because that's what I do rate about people like Ali. I'm not saying Ali's perfect, yeah? I'm not one of them ones, come on, to suck some old timer off. What I am saying is, you never got the feeling with Ali, he was, ooh, there's a big fight, I'm going to fight George Foreman in 4 years, so I better, you know what I mean? Like, oh, what's that? I'm fighting Joe Frazier in 3 years. I better make sure I don't go too hard in this fight. The old timers, yeah. In fact, not even just Ali. The old time attitude was, even top 20 guys, even top 30 guys. Of course, there were bums, but for the most part, the quality, the average male, certainly a top 5 dude like Dillian, or top 10 dude like Dillian, yeah. Their standard shtick was, big buff burly dude gonna go in there and put a shift in. And they're not thinking about, oh, but the AJ fights are low. And let's not forget, people, I did a video the other day, Dillian, oh, money, 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 money. That's what he was saying. Oh, I want the AJ fight. Money, 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 money. So it's not me making things up here. These new age guys, they're not focused on the sport. They're not focused on greatness. They're focused on the money, bottom line. That's what he said. Oh, number one, I bottled it because I want the money and I was scared about losing the AJ payday. Why can't these new school guys go in the ring like the old school guys did? The old school guys, they weren't thinking about, oh, I'm going to go into this fight and not think about the future or whatever else and not try and suck money off. They weren't thinking that. It wasn't that active thought process. They just did it. Do you understand? The old school guys just went in there and you get the feel, or not get the feeling, but when you watch the old school performances, most of any fight, any top 20 fight, yeah, the old school guys, they go in there and they put a shift in. Are they perfect? Is it every fight? No, but 90% of the time, yeah, they go in there and they treat each fight as if it was their last. No matter how big and no matter how small. And what gets me the most is, it's not like Dillian, YB, you know, Dillian has gone from making millions, he only made 50 grand. No, Dillian would have made $1 million plus. Who knows in this crazy game? Maybe 2 million. The point is, he made millions for this fight. So it's not a case of, well, YB, I mean, Dillian's hard done by, he's only making 50 grand now. No, he made 7 million. Imagine that. Imagine making 7 million 6 months ago. You're now getting another million on top. And you're talking about the next one. What the fuck? You didn't deliver no value in this one. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's grotesque, yeah, for people who already have got millions to be getting paid millions or something and when worrying about the next millions. Like, how many more millions do you need? Focus on delivering the product and the money will come. The old school guys, you know what I mean? Show me a fight where you saw Ali, yeah, go in there, have a whopper performance and then say, oh, well, I was thinking about the AJ. I was thinking about the George Foreman fight in 2 years that might not even happen. We don't even know if Dillian going to be fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, how many new age guys, do we hear say things like, oh, I need a warm-up fight because I might be fighting a big fight in 10 years. And everyone's having a warm-up fight. Everyone's, I don't want to have a really hard fight yet because I got the belt. Do you know, I got the Canelo fight. You got everyone sitting on the sideline with their hands out looking for the Canelo fight. Not trying to take no risk. For a long time, Benavidez was that guy. Fair play, Benavidez is fighting Plant, but Benavidez only want to fight Plant after Plant had his cherry popped. Let's be real now. That fight should have been happened, truth be known. Even Plant himself to some extent. All these guys, they hang around. Ooh, I don't want to have a real hard fight. Let me just hang around and wait for Canelo. Everyone's... Why wait for tomorrow when you can do it today? Go in there and be on it like Sonic. Right now, 100%. And what gets me, Dillian always talking about I'm a road man, I'm from Brixton, I'm a Brixton road man, and giving it all that, but then, wait there a minute, Mr. Brixton road man, Mr. Brixton road man wolf, guess what, a wolf ain't thinking about what happening in 6 months. A wolf, he getting it, he must eat tonight, 100%. That's what wolves do. Wolves worry about eating tonight. They ain't thinking, in 6 months' time, I may or may not have a fight against a big buff weightlifter, Johnston. They ain't thinking that. They're coming to get it. That survival instinct. But these new age guys, man, they're all focused on the wrong things. Good for them. You got a whole bunch of millions, but you got no legacy. Dillian Whyte's legacy has now become the dude who don't deliver, and then he's full of excuses. Oh, my ankle got twisted. Honestly, I can't lie to you. When Dillian Whyte came out after the Fury loss, and said his ankle, I didn't get knocked out, it was my ankle. I was doing videos on that. I think I even did a video in the last few weeks. Anyway, when I did videos on that topic, obviously I was saying, God, I can't believe this guy keeps making excuses. But part of me thought, it's probably not a real excuse. Dillian maybe did have something wrong with his foot. Do you know what I'm saying? But my point is, 2 weeks ago when I made a video about Dillian complaining about his ankle, I hadn't actually put Dillian I hadn't put him in that pocket of that guy who always got an excuse. I thought maybe it was a bit genuine, do you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't believe it, but I thought I hadn't completely... it's a bit like Amir Khan. Amir Khan, you write him off. He's full of lies, always lying. Terence Crawford fight, my leg, and just always got some excuse. Always something with Amir Khan. My trainer. Virgil Hunter. There's always something with Amir Khan. Always got something not quite in it. The Kell Brook fight, I wasn't really feeling it. Get Amir Khan out of here. I ain't trying to hear no more from Amir Khan. But I hadn't put Dillian Whyte in that pocket of just a goofy dude who always got an excuse. And now, I'm sorry, this is completely signed. He's signed off now. I've done it, it's done for me, back to back. This wasn't a case of, YB, the Fury fight was 10 years ago and Dillian's done a lot of good things since then. Dillian had a whopper fight against Fury and made a whole truckload of excuses. He just went in there as a 10-1 favourite against a dude who should be food. And guess what? I never get no credit. Credit for what? That's like the other thing as well. This guy's got this mentality, victim mentality. I never get no credit. Credit for what? Getting chinned by Fury with one punch? The fuck you are? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine getting paid $8 million, for your worst performance ever. Imagine getting paid $8 million to not land a punch. That's a fact. Dillian Whyte was in the ring with Tyson Fury for 7 rounds and he didn't land one clean punch. Genuinely, I'm not even sure he got a shot on target. I'm not. Show me. I'd love to see it. I don't believe Dillian Whyte. Jabs don't count, in my opinion. I don't believe Dillian Whyte actually got a power shot on target. I don't remember seeing Dillian Whyte hitting Tyson Fury on his guard with a left hook. I don't remember that one. He definitely didn't hit Tyson Fury clean at all. And my man, imagine that. I've just been paid $8 million to not hit the... You know what I mean? I've just been paid $8 million. I haven't even hit the guy. And I'm worrying where my credit is. People ain't giving me no credit. Credit for what? Your claim to fame is being chinned by AJ, who we know is soft, and chinned by Fury. That's your claim to fame. And life and death with Parker. That's your claim to fame. And again, YB, he's rich. Yeah, good for him. But that's all he is rich. You know, there's no substance to it. All he is rich. And to be quite frank, Obviously, I can't. In my opinion, anyone can do it. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Anyone can do what Dillian's done. In my opinion, yeah. I don't think it's rocket science. If I was £260 and big burly dude, yeah, go in there and do what he does 100% and get paid $8 million. And fair enough, but to do what he's doing, to act how he's acting, and then be worrying about credit, like what the where do they find these guys at? You just went life and death with a 10-1 underdog, and you're worrying where your credit is. You just went life and death with a 10-1 underdog, and you're telling us about your biceps injury. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. We ain't trying to hear that one. How embarrassing. These dudes, yeah, big burly dudes. When do they say, you know what, man, let me just hold this one. Let me hold this one. Yeah, let me hold this, 100%. You know what, Michelle? I got to pay $2 million tonight, and I probably didn't deserve it. That's what he should be saying. You know what, people? I just robbed the bank, and truth be known, that was a whopper of a performance. I'm disappointed with myself. I got to apologise to the fans for that one. That's on me. Where's that one? That's what I should be hearing right now. And if that was the case, I'd say, you know what, Dillian, you're right, the performance was a whopper, but I salute you for keeping it 100. But these guys, not only do they want to get paid $2 million, they also want to get, not only do they want to get paid $2 million, they want to not perform and then still get sucked off like they've done something amazing. It's mad, isn't it? It's a mad world we live in. Absolutely mad world. I went into the fight with a biceps injury and a rotten, you know something, it's bad, yeah? You know someone's fully capping when they start talking about her. When people start putting, I forgot what the name of the word's called, but in language, a chest infection, that's, if you say, oh, I've had a chest infection, that's one thing. But to then emphasise, I've had a dastardly chest infection. Oh, I had a biceps injury. You wouldn't believe it. I went into the fight with a biceps injury and a dastardly chest infection. Do you know what I mean? What do you think this is? Emotive language. What are you trying to do here? Convince us. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's probably trying to pitch it. Oh, it was a rotten. You know what I mean? I can't believe I went into the fight with a biceps injury and stage 4 chest infection. A stage 4 terminal chest infection. That's the way he's carrying on. And guess what? I'm going to be honest, yeah? I've seen fighters go into fights and they look a bit dodgy. Yeah? How many people think Dillian looked dodgy in the fight or going into the fight? Absolutely not. There was no chest infection. Yeah, there was no bicep injury. His arms is fine. I'm trying to think, what shot didn't Dillian throw? He was throwing all the shots. What are you talking about? In that last round, he was throwing... You know what I mean? Stop lying. Nothing worse yet than a big buff dude lying to try and make himself look better. That's neither here nor there. The main thing for me was mental. It wasn't easy. If I lose tonight, it could have ended here. Yeah, and if it did, and what? If it did, you've made $10 million, yeah, and you would have at least, you know what I'm saying, gone out with some pride and said, you know what, people, yeah, I went out and I was true to myself. I went out there, left it all out there. It wasn't enough. And that's the thing with the fans, yeah. Look at Chisora, for example, yeah. Chisora was washed, but he still does numbers to some extent because people know he might not train, he might not have no gas tank, but he will, you know what I'm saying, he will do what he can when he gets in the ring, when that bell goes. That's why it works. People can commit to that. People can't commit to, ooh, what's that? 2 years down the line, I might have a big fight. I might have a big fight in 2 years. That means tonight I better be, do you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Who does that? These guys, these new age guys do. I might have a big fight in 10 years. Let me change my actions today about something that isn't even certain for 2 years' time. Who else can do that in their job? Yeah? When you go into work tomorrow, tell your boss, yeah, boss, I might have a new job in 2 years that's going to pay me more than your job's paying me. So today, I'm going to take it easy. That's essentially what they're saying. Oh, I might have a big job in 2 years, boss. So for the rest of the next 2 years, I'm going to take it easy because something good might be coming down the pipeline. Your boss tell you to get out of it. But for some reason in boxing, I guess it's not as, I'm not sure what it is, but at the end of the day, man, as a fans, you got to start boycotting these guys. Don't pay for this crap. Don't pay for it. I'm not saying it's about, and that's the thing, it's not even about winning. We know, yeah, when people are in there proper going for it, yeah, this weren't one of them ones. You must boycott these ones. Same as AJ. If these guys are making life-changing money, yeah, they best put on life-changing performances. Otherwise, what are we doing? That's the whole point. The whole point is you're a big name because you've developed some sort of capital, some sort of entertainment. If you're not delivering entertainment, what do you think you're getting paid for? But these celebrity guys, yeah, they start to believe it's about them. They start to believe it's something intrinsic to them. Like Eddie Hearn was saying, oh, yeah, AJ doesn't need to get in the ring with Dillian because he's always the A side. Or AJ's too big for getting in the ring. That's what he said. Eddie Hearn said AJ's too big of a star to get in the ring and face off with Dillian. He's transcended. What the fuck? Where do they find these guys at? Your man AJ needs to be in there on some WWE thing to try and drum up some interest. But he's too big for that. He might have been too big for that 3 years ago. Right now, he needs to be jumping in the ring. He needs to be skydiving off the arena roof. That's what he needs to be doing. But he's outgrown that. He should have been nose to nose with Dillian, trying to drum up some interest and save that shoddy fight. But he's too big for that. Jokers, ain't they? They really think that, oh, I'm too big. Mr. can't beat a middleweight. Mr. Big Buff Burly Dude can't beat a middleweight, but I've outgrown squaring off with another fighter. It's mad, wild. But end of the day, when all you goofies keep putting the coins in their pocket, why wouldn't they think that? AJ believes, you know what, I've just got to turn up. Turn up, lose. Turn up, not put no effort in. Turn up, have a sparring session, and make $20 million. That's what he's doing at this point. And same as Dillian. That's what they're showing us. Dillian turned up against Fury. It's turned up. We've seen people go at Fury. We've seen Wilder, for example. Dillian Whyte himself has slagged off Wilder. Oh, he's not coordinated. Oh, this, that, the other. And I told you, I respect Wilder to a high degree. I apologise for the things I've said in the past. Because whatever he said about Wilder, yeah, no skills or whatever else, he showed us in that third fight. You don't have no skills. He went in there and he went out on his back, trying to find a way. Yeah, that's something I can salute. Deontay Wilder deserves pay-per-views because, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of, that's all we expect. We don't expect you to win. We expect you to treat it like it's half serious, since you're making half serious money. Do you know, this ain't peanuts. Each fight really is life-changing money, and you're in there just go, nah, that don't work. So people need to boycott these fights. The excuses are pitiful. If you're that sick, yeah, don't fight. That's what I'd rather, and that's why I said about Fury. Yes, Fury pulls out too much, but I said to people that when it comes down to Fury, I respect him because on hindsight, on reflection, when it's all said and done, yeah, the history books and the fans don't really remember all but he pulled out that time. All they remember is the performance. And historically speaking, I'd rather you pull out. If it means we're going to get you fully committed, I'd rather you pull out. Because like I said, a year from them, no one's going to remember. I mean, I bet I can barely remember. I'm involved in the game in that sense, and I can barely remember Fury, what date, what month Fury pulled out in. Over time, it's irrelevant. What matters is what you do when the bell goes. That's what history will remember. And either way, I don't even believe it. I don't believe he had a big shoulder injury and chest infection. I don't. Look at, what's the guy's name? Craig Richards. He pulled out with a cough or whatever it was. So you're telling me that Richards pulls out with a cough, but then Dillian, he got his biceps hanging off by a thread, and you know what I mean, he got stage 4 chest infection, and somehow he just cracked on. Stop lying. You're lying, Dillian. There was nothing wrong with your chest. We all heard you cracking jokes and barking off about you. No, I can't deal with these guys, man. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell 100%.